Hi, Brent. Guess what, Brent? Today's show is brought to you in part by BetterHelp.
Oh.
BetterHelp. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/poundcast.
Oh.
That's betterhelp.com/poundcast for 10% off.
Wow.
I just wanted to let you know that before we get the show on.
What else?
We also are brought to you in part by Louisville Vegan Foods. LouisvilleVeganFoods.com is where you can go to get Louisville vegan jerky.
Yummy.
And if you do go there and you place an order, you'll get 20% off your entire order if you use the code word Poundcast.
Poundcast, yes.
Yeah, they make Louisville vegan jerky. Comes in many delicious, mouth-watering flavors.
Such as
perfect pepperoni,
Carolina barbecue,
smoked black pepper,
buffalo dill.
Deal. That's right, Brent.
You know the deal.
You know the deal. You can also find Louisville vegan jerky at Whole Foods and Sprouts and other fine retail outlets.
Show notes.
So check that out. That's LouisvilleVeganFoods.com and use the code word Poundcast. That's how you support the Poundcast.
20% off, and that stuff is bagged in the United States. And you know what? It has got a shelf life of 9 months, so check that out.
That's right. That's non-GMO.
GMO.
It's non-GMO.
GMO.
Bro. And it's cruelty.
Non-GMO.
Cruelty-free. Don't be cruel. Anyway.
What else, though? Okay. Patreon.com/Poundcast. Okay?
Yeah, sign up for our Patreon.
You know you got to get those bonus. You know you need those extra minutes. You know that drive is extra long, and you want to just... You want the company, and you want the laughs, and you want the whatever. It's all there. It's all there laid out for you. Bonus little things here and there, all that.
Today we're going to talk to Justine Marino, and she gave us the lowdown on... We have it right here. Spoiler alert if you're looking at youtube.com/thepoundcast, but she's going to teach us about pop culture, the 4 pillars of it, and then the one thing that brings it all together.
Yeah.
And we do keep talking to her after the main show. We keep talking to her on Poundcast Unzipped, and we get even wetter and unzipped.
Wetter?
I don't know.
It'd be more dry, actually, because if you're unzipped, then you dry it out. But if you're zipped, you're going to be more moist and wet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're going to dry out.
So we dry out.
And the only way to do that is go to patreon.com/Poundcast, join our Patreon, and listen to extended episodes of this wonderful Poundcast.
And check out, if you want to check out video of this, it's youtube.com/thepoundcast.
That's true.
And you can also connect to us on Instagram and Twitter, The Poundcast. And I think that's going to do it.
That's about it. Come check me out. Opening for Tenacious D in September. TenaciousD.com for the dates.
And come check out me. I'll be doing shows with Moshe Kasher on at Laughs in Seattle on the 26th and 27th, I think. Whatever the Friday and Saturday is of August. Whatever that is. 2 shows a night. Check it out.
Check this out. Brent and I are doing a show September 1st at Permanent Records. I'm going to do if you're in LA, come to that.
It's going to be a rager.
That's going to be a rager. I'm going to do
be sold out.
I'm going to be basically warming up for the Tenacious D tour. So I'm going to do like a long ass set. I'm going to do everything.
Are you doing the tour with Tenacious D for months?
No, for like a week and a half.
Week and a half. That makes sense.
Yeah, we're talking Wilmington, North Carolina, Philadelphia, New Hampshire, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Ohio, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We'll see you then.
Okay, then.
All right, let's get on with the show. This is a great episode. I can't wait for you to hear it.
Yeah, we get all into pop culture and celebrity stuff.
And we all learn a lot.
Yeah. So come check it out and see how much you know about the latest pop culture trends.
Let's roll the clip.
Let's roll the clip.
Doug and Brent talking to
to each other, Doug and Brent. What will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples, Doug and Brent. We'll talk to their friends and Doug and Brent talking on the Poundcast. Welcome to the Poundcast. This is DJ Doug Pound. We're back in the AT.
Oh,
we
forgot to set the lighting up the way we do. It's all right though. You know how we
Why
do it?
Why mention that?
Well, whatever.
The show's going.
Whatever.
Well, he did adjust the lighting. Did you know that?
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Isn't that right, Aaron?
It does look a little different, actually.
He had a professional photographer change the lighting and throw some gels up there.
Oh, is that? No, really?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Why do you think we look so good?
I did notice it does look a little different. It feels kind of like a sunset in a way. I feel like we're kind of witnessing a sunset.
Yeah, you're looking great, Brent.
Oh, yeah? I'm not feeling great, to be honest.
Why?
I dove into a pool yesterday.
Oh, my gosh.
And I don't know what happened.
Into a shallow end? That's like deadly.
I you know where the stairs are?
Uh-huh.
You know, I dove in right there.
Right at the stairs.
I hit the first step. And I don't know what happened, but I don't even remember what happened. No, just kidding. But I dove into the regular deep end, but I don't know what happened. My neck hurts though. I'm hurting. I have to go like this to turn around. I can turn my head, I guess.
Maybe you should get one of those things.
It hurts. Oh, one of those braces? Look like one of those. Look like I'm trying to win a injury suit.
Remember that Brady Bunch
lawsuit?
Remember the Brady Bunch episode?
Yeah.
Where they dropped the. Did you ever watch?
Oh yeah,
episode?
the Brady Bunch. Yes, for sure.
They dropped the book to prove that he's faking it, and he goes like that, and they're like busted.
Oh,
That's how
really?
they know.
Yeah.
Well, there was some episode of a TV show I remember where the guy was someone was wearing it, and then they won the case or something, and they took it off and were kind of like throwing it around like
swinging it around like black and yellow.
Yeah. Or in Splash, doesn't someone in Splash at the end? What's his name?
Tom Hanks.
No, not Tom Hanks.
Daryl Hannah.
No, yeah, Daryl Hannah.
What's his name? Daryl Hannah.
Yeah, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl.
Hey, Daryl.
No, but what's his name?
Who else is in
Bushy
Splash?
eyebrows.
Eugene Levy.
No, Eugene Levy. He has one in it, right? He has one at the end, I think.
He seems like a neck brace kind of guy.
He seems like
He's very neck braced.
Like every 3 movies, he's got a neck brace. I feel.
We should introduce our guest. This is Justine Marino, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to the Poundcast.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, you know.
Thank you.
You are a fellow All Things Comedy colleague.
I am. I am a colleague.
And your show is called Glitter and Garbage.
It is. It's glitter and garbage. It's all the pop culture glitter and garbage that your heart can handle, really.
And one of the All Things Comedy executives said, hey, you should get Justine on the show. She knows about pop culture and did I hear the word celebrity?
I do know about celebrities and pop culture.
And me and
People
Brent,
like Daryl Hannah?
Daryl Hannah for sure.
Brent and I know nothing past like 1996, so we thought, hey, this would be something different. Let's get Justine Marino on here.
Yeah, we thought maybe you could teach us a thing or two. And I'm really excited already because not only did you say, you wanted to teach us, you brought out a pen and paper.
I did because I really wanted to leave my mark on the Poundcast.
Do we get these notes after?
I'll leave the notes with you guys.
We'll make copies.
Yes.
Will there be copies available on the website?
There'll be copies. There's a link
for download.
Yeah, exactly. There's a link to download. I'm excited that you guys don't know much past 96 because that's really where my knowledge kicks in.
Oh, this is perfect.
Like mid to late 90s and on is really when I started getting into my pop culture knowledge. So I'm just going to give you guys some of the basics. Some of it, just
I like
to get
that it's
you.
a course. I like this as course.
What are some of your favorite pop culture moments from what you know? Just so I get an idea of where you guys are at pop culturally.
Start
probably when Weird Al turned into Rambo, and then he in UHF, and then he shot all those people, but then like they all just dropped, and then they shot at him, and he didn't get hit with a single bullet.
For me, it was
probably Conan the Librarian from UHF. Pretty much the movie UHF.
Oh, okay.
For me, it was when Scott Joplin premiered his Maple Leaf Rag. I thought that was so exciting.
Well, great, you guys. This is going to be good. I think I'm going to bring you a lot of new information. And I'm really excited about your listeners and what they'll think about my lesson. So let's dive in, you guys.
Wow,
Just
I
dive
like
in.
this.
What year are we going to start with?
Well,
Today?
1995. Going back.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
No, can you imagine if I did a whole year by year? Like this is a 10-hour podcast, right? You guys, you have 10 hours.
Each
for
year
this.
we'll do 10 years each hour.
So I'm just going to give you some broad strokes of some of the best topics.
Different strokes. That's a show.
It's a show.
That's a pop show.
There you go.
That's-
Look, if something connects to something pop culturally, interrupt me and let me know, you know?
Would it be okay to make a new version of Different Strokes, but it's all women and it's called Broad Strokes? Would that be offensive?
No, that's great. I love
Broad
that.
strokes.
Broad
That's
strokes.
good.
Broad strokes.
That's
And they're all
good.
kind of brassy.
I love
you know?
that. I'm not offended by the word broad.
What about
That's
a new
good.
Different Strokes where instead of Conrad Bain, it's a woman, right? And then she adopts, and she's black and adopts 2 white kids. That could be interesting.
Remember back in the day when there were small kids? Like, who's that kid? The
Gary Coleman?
Well, there's Gary Coleman and there's
Webster?
Emilio Webster. What's his name?
Emilio.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Emmanuel Lewis.
Emmanuel.
No, but then there was that other kid who was the white kid with the glasses, and he was like in a lot of commercials. And anyway, you don't have that anymore. I really miss that.
Like
You know,
the little,
the precocious little
kid, yeah.
small adult child.
yeah.
You don't have that anymore.
I feel like
Do they?
sometimes they do. In certain shows, it's like, okay, this is the precocious kid that we're seeing here.
Yeah, but they're not tiny.
They aren't as tiny as they don't make them as tiny as they did.
don't.
No.
Now they're big. Now you have
It's because of
Shaq.
GMO.
Now you got Shaq.
they got GMO'd, you know?
Oh yeah, they got GMO'd.
For sure.
They're all
All
bigger.
those got milk ads worked. Now the kids
they
are big.
did. Now they're huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're too big now.
The Got Milk ads, those were a good pop culture moment. Do you remember? Celebrities used to do those.
Like who?
The Olsen twins.
Oh,
Remember
they did?
had one? Yep.
Oh, they had little twin milk mustaches?
They had little twin mustaches, those little cuties. I think Jennifer Aniston did one. Britney Spears did one. All the greats.
Oh, wow. Now
Don't get me started on the dairy industry. Sorry. Let's get back on track here. Where should we dive in?
Where do we start?
I'm going to dive in with what I think are the 4 corner posts of pop culture, you guys.
This is okay.
Yeah,
I'm learning.
so just bear with me if I say
Okay.
something. Some of these words are, I think, a little triggering to some people. I'm just going to get the most potentially triggering one out of the way right out the gate. Kardashians. I'm sorry, whatever you feel about them, they are undeniably one of the corner posts of pop culture.
Now this is the husband and wife duo, Robert and
yeah,
what's her name? I don't know the
Kris
other one.
Jenner.
Chris. Yeah,
That's where it started,
He's a
yes.
lawyer, right? That's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a lawyer, exactly. And they had a family who kind of like a modern day Brady Bunch,
They had kids.
but with big butts. Yes,
Oh, big butt kids.
big
Okay.
butt kids.
But some of them were like step kids because they had
Some were step
from a
kids.
previous.
Yeah, so let's dive in here real quick because
Okay.
I just want to know, what is your Kardashian knowledge, you guys?
I remember one of them was in a Pepsi ad that was.
Controversial.
I didn't think so. I thought it was a great message.
Yes, but that Pepsi can heal all problems. Yes, that was Kendall. That's good.
Okay.
That's good. Yes.
I think one of the kids made some sort of straight-to-home video feature film with
Yes.
the brother of Brandy. I
Yes,
think.
Ray J.
Right? Ray J. Yeah, they made this home. It was a home video, but for public release. I think.
Okay.
Right? Or
Yes.
something like that.
Yes, for public release, it was
And
exactly.
then Kim married.
Sorry, is that public? I meant pubic release. Pubic
Pubic and public.
pubic release.
I'm pretty sure Kim married Drake, and then she started going out with
Pete
Seth
Davidson.
Morris.
Close.
Wait,
kidding.
Seth Morris from the.
I'm kidding. It's Drake was. I was wrong. I was purposely getting that wrong.
You got it wrong.
Oh, Seth Morris from the UCB Theater. Yeah.
Seth. Wait, no. What's that guy called? Seth. Who's the other?
McFarlane?
Who's on the talk show
Oh,
guy?
Seth
Seth
Meyers.
Myers. Yeah.
Seth
I
Meyers?
got all my things.
Seth Meyers.
There are a lot of Seths in pop culture, you guys.
There are a lot of Seths.
Yeah.
More recently too. Can you
And is
name
that short for something?
I don't know. I don't think
Just
so.
Seth,
I
that's
think
it.
it's just Seth.
I think it's short for Joseph. Joseph.
Joseph.
Joseph.
That's hard to say.
Joseph.
Joseph.
Hey, Joseph. Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph.
Someone's for sure named Joseph, though. Like
Joseph.
Joseph. Yes, for sure. There's just no way.
I think so. I think
so many names exist.
No, but Kanye and Kim got married, but then they had these kids called Northwest.
Northwest is one of them.
And then we have.
Oh, can you name them all?
Wait, is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
North.
Chicago
West.
is named.
Chicago.
One of them's named Chicago.
Chicago
Really?
West. Yes.
And they're probably flying Southwest to Chicago because I know they go straight to Burbank.
Yeah, they do. Oh, in
Imagine if
Burbank.
Northwest was on Southwest going to Chicago with Chicago.
Oh, that would be crazy.
They'd be like, this is nuts.
This is nuts.
They should have named one of their kids North by North. You know, North by North, and they should have named another one.
Like Hitchcock.
They should have been
Hitchcock
named another one South by South. You know?
What were they thinking?
Why
And
did
then
they
South
do
by
that?
Southwest is performing at South by Southwest in like
Oh my
2030.
God, that would be amazing.
That would be
I
amazing.
mean, if he was a real creative genius, he'd be doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
Do they have more than two?
They do. They've got 2 boys as well. So Chicago and North are the girls. Can you guess or just
Wait,
throw
one
in?
of them's called
Yeah.
Can You Guess?
No.
Can You Guess West?
Can you guess West? I wouldn't put it past him.
No, it's Can You Give? And then, so all together it's Can You Go West?
Can you
Go West?
Go West.
And I don't know.
Can you
something
go
like
west?
It. Or
Oh.
maybe it just can't.
Just go west.
Go west.
Go west, young man.
Oh my God, Go West would be great.
Go
just
West
name the
would be
kid
good.
Go.
Go.
That's
Go
like kind of a
West.
cool name.
Right.
Go.
Go.
Okay,
So let's try to guess.
Okay.
Yeah, try to guess.
Are they?
They're
Are-
not
are they
directions.
unusual names?
They're unusual. They're not directions or places like the first 2.
I was
so,
thinking maybe Paris would be something that they do because
No,
then it would be like one of their kids would be like in Paris, you know, like that song N-Words in Paris.
Right. Yes.
I don't know. He's trying to bring it back to one of his
Friends
songs.
in Paris.
Yeah. Friends in Paris.
College. Wait, what's his?
College Dropout.
Yeah.
Kanye's.
What if he called one of his kids College Dropout?
I mean, I would not put that past him.
What if he
That'd be
called
weird.
it master's degree? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as a way to sort of take it back. That
Yeah.
he
How
didn't-
about just Master?
Master West?
Master West.
Master
that would
West.
actually be pretty
That would be-
badass.
That would be.
How about
savage.
this? What if it was
Savage?
Savage is good too. Not one of them, but yes.
What about Best? Is one of them called Best?
Best.
Best West.
Best Western, like best.
Kind of. It's like Best West, though. You know.
Yes.
Or they could be named, you know, Earn Best. So it's like Earn Best West.
Yes,
So
I
it's
love
kind of
that.
like Earn, comma Best West.
I
You know,
do
so
like
it's
Oh,
that.
I
The-
see. Earn.
Earn Best. So it's, you know, it is Best Western, but it's kind of done in a funky way.
Yeah.
Okay, hit us with those names.
Okay, it's Psalm and Saint.
Oh, okay. I feel
Psalm
like
and
I've heard
Saint
that.
West.
They got
Yeah.
spiritual
He's
on
going
that one.
big.
They did.
Biblical.
The last 2 were during his spiritual phase where he was doing a lot of those
The church
thing
Sunday church
outside,
thing.
the
he
Sunday
went-
service.
He became spiritual?
He did, yes.
Really? Christian?
Yes.
He went
Christian.
MAGA and he went Christian.
He went hard Christian.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Which I think he's always been Christian, but he just really dug his heels into
Wow.
it. Yeah, he was doing those Sunday services, which is crazy because I think he thinks he's God too. So
Does he go celibate? Do you know that?
I don't know, but he does not like Northwest to wear makeup. So
He likes to sell a bit of records. I'll tell you that. He likes to sell a bit of white T-shirts for like $80.
that's true. And Yeezys. You guys know the
Oh,
Yeezys.
the Yeezys, yeah.
Those are an important part of.
Are these shoes?
They're shoes. Yeah, they're Yeezy boosts. They're Yeezy slides. They're all.
They're kind
very-
of like Michael Jordan's?
Kind of, but they're uglier.
They're
Okay.
they're
But
very yeah, they're what would the
They
word
look
be? They're a
like-
bit
They're cumbersome. They're also they look futuristic.
yeah, they're
almost.
futuristic,
Yeah.
big ass soles kind of curving around
Like
with-
moon
Yeah.
shoes.
Yeah,
They're moon
they are
shoes,
moon shoes.
yes.
You know what? Well, whatever. I don't want to bring it up. But speaking of pop culture, I mean, I've said this many times on the show before, but you know, I used to deliver pizzas, and I delivered pizza to Brad Pitt once.
You did?
And this is in the
This isn't a bit?
It's in the 90s. No, it's real. But
Oh my God.
And he came out wearing these big old shoes, these moon shoes. They look like Yeezys.
Talk
you
about
know?
Uggs?
No, I don't know what they were, but they were they were an athletic shoe, sneaker of sorts, but they were big and they looked really moon-like. I mean, they look futuristic. I'm thinking they were probably the original Yeezys.
Probably. I mean, if anyone has them, it's Brad.
They were called Pitsies. I think he had his own shoe called Pitsies or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, I just thought I'd say that.
Just as a side tangent, do you know when you see like a real rich person and they're wearing these sneakers and they're like, there's no Nike swoosh or Adidas logo. They're like this other thing.
Yeah.
What is that brand?
the non-swish.
You know, they get to this next level of like sneakers where it's like, these aren't at Nordstrom. These are at like,
right. I mean, Balenciaga is a big
maybe
one.
That's it.
Yeah, that's a big one where it's like, are those Asics? Oh no, those are $1,200 Balenciaga shoes. So that's a big one. And then Yeezys, I don't think have any sort of swoosh or anything.
They're not doing the 3 stripes.
No 3 stripes, no swoosh. That's how you know you're in that next tax bracket where you're like, I don't need a label. People will just know by the no label that I've got it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We got Psalm.
So we got Psalm, Saint, we got North, and Chicago. Those are Kim's kids. Then Courtney's are Rain, Mason, and Penelope.
Now hold on a second. Who's Courtney?
I'm so glad
That's
you
Kim's
asked.
sister.
Kim's sister.
Ah, okay.
So Kim, okay, I'll go through the.
How did this all start?
Okay.
And did she marry some sort of famous rapper?
No, famous drummer though, very recently.
Travis?
Travis.
Buddy Rich? The jazz drummer? Okay. He's the most famous drummer
Buddy
I know.
Rich.
He's the most famous drummer I know. Okay, go on.
104-year-old Buddy Rich.
She married Travis Barker recently from Blink-182. But basically, the Kardashians were started when Kris Jenner and Robert Kardashian got married and had Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, and then Rob. But no one really talks about Rob that much. Like, Rob had a moment when
He's
he was...
junior.
Yes. Junior.
Okay.
Yeah, the only one without a K name on the of the kids.
Oh, yeah. Wait, was the mom K?
Kris.
With a K?
With a K.
Okay,
oh,
so
yeah.
all the women are K, all the men are R's.
Yes, exactly. So then she and Robert divorced. She marries Bruce Jenner. They have Kylie and Kendall. So that's 2 more Ks, right?
Wow.
And then they start the reality show.
Did a boy come out around then?
No.
Name with a B?
Oh.
A boy. A boy with the name that started with B. No, I guess.
No
Okay,
boys.
unfortunately.
Just Kendall and Kylie.
Okay.
So they rounded out the group. Then they had the reality show and blew up and had kids of their own, and they all have weird names. Truth, Stormy.
Really?
Yeah.
Truth?
There's Truth. Truth is Chloe's with Tristan Thompson. And then there's Stormy, who is Kylie's with Travis Scott. Here's where it gets confusing. Kylie and Khloe are both with Travis's. Travis Scott, the rapper, and Travis Barker, the drummer.
Huh.
Yeah. I know. You guys are... I'm blowing your mind here with this information. I can tell.
I just never would think that there'd be 2 Travises in the family.
I'm
worried
it's a
about
travesty.
I'm worried about these kids. I just don't. I want them. I hope they grow up, in a good family. That's not. They're going to turn them into spoiled little brats.
Yeah, I agree.
But that's probably.
I don't know that that's going to happen,
gonna
but we
happen.
can hope. So that's Kardashians. That's the first, because they've been around for 20
And they're
years.
still
They're still
cornering the market of the Kardashian.
Oh,
and people still care.
Yes,
about what they're
people
doing.
still care. They moved their reality show from E to Hulu, and it was like Hulu's biggest premiere ever. So they've still really got the market cornered.
So these young women, they're all half sisters with each other.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Kylie and Kendall are half with the older 3, which they're all like 10 years
Are
older.
they friends with each other?
Oh yeah, they're all
Really? They get
besties.
along?
They all get along. Yeah.
Wait, Kylie and Kendall are older?
Kylie and Kendall are younger than Kim, Khloe, and Kourtney.
Gotcha.
Now, who is this? Who was the daughter that looks different than the? It's you've got Kylie and Khloe, and then there's this other daughter. When there was a younger girl in the past, but she disappeared, I guess. Right?
Well, I don't.
You know what I mean?
Are you talking about Khloe? She's changed her face quite a bit.
Oh, it's the same person?
How did she change it?
Well, she had a nose job. I think, they all tweak
she had
themselves a
an
little
everything
bit.
job, right?
Yeah, a lot of
Right.
people think she's gotten a lot done. I think she also uses a lot of filters, which you can do. That's another. Filters are huge, guys. Got to be on the lookout for filters because you just can't trust anything.
Like pool or what? Like what
Pool
kind,
filters,
what
exactly.
kind,
Aquarium
When you
fish?
get in. No, but Khloe, she's changed quite a lot. Also, a lot of people don't think Khloe's dad is Robert Kardashian. They think the dad is, a lot of people thought it was OJ, But actually,
Really?
a lot of people think it was this hairdresser that was Chris's hairdresser back in the day. So there's a
Really?
little bit of scandal with that.
Hairdresser, eh? Mm-hmm. Who's that name?
Roldan is his last name.
Roldan?
Roldan. I forget what his first name is, but the last one is Roldan.
I'm sorry.
His deodorant is rolled on.
Roldan. Roldan.
Roldan.
They're all very small. She's almost 6 feet tall. She's doesn't look as much like the other two. Or three, actually. Robert also looks like the older two sisters. So that's my Kardashians corner post.
Now, real quick, Bruce
yes.
Jenner from our generation, we used to see him on Wheaties.
Yeah, Bruce was on Wheaties, the Olympian, who now is Caitlyn Jenner, of course. Spelled with a C, not a K.
Oh, that was a missed opportunity, wasn't it?
Well, I think Caitlyn really was like, I'm going to carve my own path away from this K empire and do my own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bruce, when he went to Caitlyn, he missed an opportunity to be with Caitlyn with a K. Then he could have lined up with
I just said that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did I not say that just now?
You
You
did
might have
say
said
that.
that. I was thinking about, my brain was thinking about this other thing that I was thinking about. When I was growing up, when we'd be skating the half pipe,
Yeah.
and somebody is taking a really long run, we say that they're having a marathon run, and then they keep going. We say, come on, Bruce Jenner, let's go. Let us drop in.
Oh, I love that.
Wait, come on, Bruce Jenner, what?
Let us drop in, because they're doing a marathon run.
Wow.
He was a very famous person back.
Olympian.
Who's the
Gold?
guy?
Did he win gold?
I believe so.
Who's the guy who won the 7 gold medals?
Usain Bolt?
Who? No, it's a different guy. He got caught with smoking dope.
Oh, that's who was
Phelps.
that guy?
Oh, Phelps, yeah. Phelps.
He's a swimmer.
What if Phelps became a woman also? That'd be kind of trippy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what if all these Olympians became women?
Yeah.
I don't know. Was Bruce a woman? I mean, was Bruce an Olympian?
Yes.
Yes,
wow.
that's
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. The Wheaties box.
Be interesting though if you're an Olympian, you eventually transition into becoming a woman too.
Do Caitlyn's children, are they athletic? You'd think an Olympian.
Kendall is.
Parent.
Yes. Kendall is tall and very athletic, sporty, I think that kind of thing. Dates a basketball player. I don't know that Kylie's more girly, not as tall.
And real quick, what do these? I don't think I've ever seen.
You're raising your
I don't
hand.
think I've ever seen the show, but what do these people do?
I'm so glad you asked. They basically,
Nothing?
They get married to different people, and then
Okay.
there are scandals, and then
Do they produce any products like
they do.
clothing lines and perfumes? And
Yes, they do.
Oh yeah.
Kylie has her lip kits and her makeup line.
Mm-hmm.
So, Kylie was she really blew up because her lips went from nada to
like 10 psi to like
Yes.
60
I mean, her lips
PSI.
blew up.
her lips blew up.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, what'd you do to your lips? And she was like, I just overlined them. And then she finally came out and said, I actually have filler. And
pumped
then
them up.
Yeah, she pumped them up. She admitted it, and then she really leaned into it and came out with her own lipstick line, and it dominates, and now she's a billionaire.
The lipstick made her a billionaire?
Yes, the lipstick company.
Huh, man, wow, just think about how much she can contribute now to the help the family out.
Here's another
That she
question.
made all that money she's the breadwinner, I guess.
She is.
I have another question.
Yes.
You got lipstick that's been around for 100 years at least. Mm-hmm. Why are the sticks? Why isn't any entrepreneur taking advantage of the other body parts putting stick on it? Why don't people do like ear stick?
That's so smart.
You
well,
know?
I don't really know.
How about nose stick?
Nose stick.
Make a nice little rosy nose that could be attractive.
That could be
Put
attractive.
nose liner, put nostril liner.
Oh my gosh.
Like eyeliner.
Doug,
put
these
little
are some idea factory stuff right here.
Yeah, you need to
we
be
do
right.
idea.
You need to be right.
The unofficial name of our show is the Idea Factory.
I love it.
And you come up with these brilliant ideas here.
Maybe you can draw out some of the nose hairs, instead of trimming them, grow them out and put some mascara.
I like this idea
yeah.
of the hole. You do it. You line the hole.
Yeah, you
know?
line
So
your nostrils.
That's interesting. Imagine liner for your wrinkles.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Just really lean into that.
Yeah.
Put the
Accentuate
crow's
them.
feet in there, you know, the forehead,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's interesting, you know, as a sort of a fashion statement,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you line it all up.
I kind of like that. Then you
kinda
don't have to worry
interesting.
about keeping up with.
But it's also like a way of embracing, you know, she embraced the whole filler thing.
Yes.
It's a way of embracing your, you know, your wrinkles, you
Yeah.
know? You instead of trying to get rid of wrinkles, you embrace them, you
Yeah.
lean into it.
You lean into it.
Wow.
I do have a Kylie
Whoa.
lipstick with me. This is
Whoa.
a liquid lipstick.
Oh, no.
Packaging very cute,
Okay.
right? And so it just, you pull it out, and this, I'm wearing it right now.
Oh my God, can
Just
I
a
see?
subtle little,
Okay, huh?
okay. And it stays really well. It stays for a long time. So yeah, she really,
Oh.
I think it's partially because of her name, you know? It's Kylie.
You got to get some nose liner going.
I know. I think we gotta,
Remember when girls were doing, maybe 10 years ago, and I still see it sometimes where their hair is silver. They kind of like have an old lady, like
Yes.
gray hair.
yeah.
I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that's cool too.
So like in that lane, you know, that was like, oh, I want to look like an old lady.
yeah.
Right.
Get the old lady look back.
Yeah.
Right, maybe they can sort of wear
Moo-moos.
You know how there's those Wonder Bras or whatever that sort of push
Yeah.
breasts up? Maybe something that sort of pulls the
Pulls
breasts
them down
you
towards
know,
the
like
floor.
sags them,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
Like, you know,
It's got padding, but the padding is below.
it's like, you know
Yeah.
how like the people wear saggy pants, they sag their pants, you could sag your bra
Yeah.
somehow. Or the saggy bra somehow, you know?
Yeah, just really,
Really
lean into
kind of growing old
Yeah,
gracefully, you know? It's a graceful thing, you know? Because what better...
Speed it up.
What more
Yeah.
graceful way to be old is to be old while you're still young.
Yeah, be old
Absolutely.
now.
Yeah, be old now while you're...
1,000%.
And then you don't have to worry about being old later.
Yeah, be old now while you're young and vibrant, you
Right.
know? And then, you know, it's going to look good. It's going to
Right.
look graceful. My
Right.
question to you is this. This Kylie, right?
Yes.
Did you say she has a husband or a wife?
She has a partner, yes.
Yeah, what's this?
Travis Scott.
Oh, Travis Scott, okay.
Yes.
And this is a drummer as well?
No, Travis Scott is a rapper.
He's a rapper. and he
okay.
got into some hot water because there were some people trampled.
Oh,
at
they
his-
died at his show.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a big
And he didn't seem to.
He didn't stop the concert.
Didn't
He
really-
just kept going.
Yeah, maybe he didn't.
He knew that they died?
Well,
I doubt
I
it.
doubt he knew they were being trampled to death, but he didn't stop the show. So I think
Because he's a real performer and the show must go on.
right.
Yeah.
That's
the show must go on. What can you blame the guy? He's a professional.
Yeah.
Also, it's sort of a testament to commitment and to performance and focus.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he was just so focused on the performance he wasn't distracted by
Imagine all those lyrics that a rapper has to remember. And he's thinking about these lyrics. He's not looking and seeing if
Yeah.
there's
Oh, yeah?
dead
Does he have a lot of
people.
lyrics?
He doesn't have time
he has a lot of lyrics.
He's got a lot of lyrics.
So
He's a
many
rapper.
lyrics.
Is he like Busta
Yeah.
Rhymes level of lyrics or no?
I doubt he has that
Yeah,
many
he's not like
lyrics.
that. He's not like Twista.
He might be more of a mumble rapper.
Yeah, I think
Oh, really?
so. I think that's more the style now.
There's
of
a
rap.
joke I want to
Yeah.
make. I think, did I say this already on the podcast? I want to make this as a bit for stand-up is, you know, how that a lot of rappers nowadays, they sound like they're talking kind of. You know, they're
Yes.
just, and then I went to the bathroom and I did this and I took a big dump, you know, and then I'll do and I said, and the reason why is because the dominant audio for the last 20 years has been podcasts.
Yeah.
And so rather than being influenced by other musical genres, the genre that is influencing rappers the most now is podcasts.
Right.
And so, you know, the joke would be, the act out would be some kind of talking rapper the way they are now. You call them mumble rappers, but they're kind of talking. They're talking in a podcast kind of way. You know,
Sure.
You know, and our sponsors is BetterHelp. You know, whatever. There's I don't know, something like that. But anyway, there's some bit there. I think.
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know how to get there, but yet.
Well,
but-
because
Maybe that should be for me.
well,
Time for you to give me a bit.
but
I give him
this,
so many.
well, no,
bits.
it's not that he. Okay, here's what he does. He's given me really good, you know, segments to bits I came up with, and then
I give you full setup.
Well, no, he did, but he had a setup, and I said, "Oh, that's good. Can I get that from you?"
Yeah, he gets
said,
that. He
yeah.
goes, "I'm gonna get that."
But,
never
he said he
gives me
wasn't going to use it though. That's why. So that's why, you know.
yeah,
I would use this. I think it'd be good.
this is a good bit, and especially even
You
like
can get in on it though. If you
yeah,
want.
get in on this bit. You guys could co-own the
Yeah.
bit. even
We'll
Pops.
both do it. There should be comedians that
should.
both do
That
the
both
same.
do it.
There is a bit for that. Andrew, Michonne, and I. There's a bit we both wanted to do that I think that we both came up with, and we said, "Oh, let's both do it." Yeah, it was the idea that, okay, you know, the term incel.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's part of the LGBTQ plus community now too, because it's plus. It's so inclusive that incels are in there too. Oh yeah, I'm an incel. I'm LGBTQ plus. I'm an incel. You know, something like that. Anyway, some idea there. You know?
I had an idea a while ago where it's like LGBTQS for straight, like just get everybody. All people.
That's good. That's good. We'll use that for our bit.
I'm part of the LGBTQ.
Me and Andrew's bit. We'll use that. No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
No.
I would never dare say that on stage.
No, that's good. I think it's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good bit. LGBT. You should just add S. You know.
Let me get back to the show here. We're at only one pillar of the 4 pillars.
We got more.
Before we get to the other pillars, let's take a quick break and we'll come back to the other pillars.
Oh, that sounds great.
I love it.
Okay, now for a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp, Brent. Now, BetterHelp is a way to get therapy because you got to take care of your mind. And you could do it. There's several ways to do it. You could do it online. You could do a live chat with a therapist. So you don't have to go to a place and sit in some waiting room.
Can I do it on the phone?
Yeah, you could do voice, video chat.
Wow.
And I've done it before.
Oh yeah.
And I found it very rewarding and very helpful to my mental state. And I think if you have a brain, you got to take care of it.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta wash it.
BetterHelp is one way to take care of your brain. And if you go to betterhelp.com/poundcast, that's betterhelp.com/poundcast, you'll get 10% off when you sign up today. BetterHelp is like I said, it's an online therapy that offers video, phone, and live chat therapy sessions, and they'll match you up with a therapist, and it's much more affordable than in-person therapy. You'll get matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. And I think this is just such a cool sponsor, and it's just, check out betterhelp.com/poundcast. You can't go wrong by treating your brain right.
Thanks for the scoop on this, Doug.
My pleasure, Brent.
Let's get back to the show.
I can't wait. And we're back.
I love it. What a good break.
That was a great break.
I loved every second of it.
Okay.
I loved every...
Okay, the Kardashians, we could probably talk all day.
I mean,
just...
But I didn't want to do that to
Don't do that
anyone.
to us. Don't do that to our audience.
Do you find them fascinating, by the way?
I do. Look,
there's something about them that is actually... There must be something that people want.
Also, Kim's... her clothing brand Skims, I am obsessed. The product is good. They have good products. So
who's the best one of the whole?
Yeah, if you have to pick one, who's your favorite?
Who's the best person of the bunch?
Ooh.
Who's your top 8 MySpace?
I'd say it goes between Kim and Kourtney. Kim does a lot of good stuff for prison reform. Like, she's helped get people out of jail.
Doing philanthropic stuff.
She is doing philanthropic stuff.
And is her full name Kimberly?
Yes.
Okay, that's
She's
just something to think about. Her name is actually Kimberly. Okay.
Her middle name is Seth.
She's Kimberly Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph.
She's going to law school actually.
She is?
Yeah.
Wow.
So she passed the baby bar recently. So she's good.
So she's going to get white collar criminals out of jail, like Roger Stone types. She's gonna,
yes, probably.
And she's going to follow in her dad's footsteps and get people like OJ.
Yes.
Behind bars?
No. In front of bars.
Oh, I thought she was going to take it back in front of bars.
She's going to get them in front of bars.
Get people like OJ in front of bars, yeah. In front of bars.
I front of bars. Okay, now who's the worst one? I know we said we're going to
Real quick, though, did she have to take the LSAT?
I think probably.
Wow,
she's going through everything.
What a lady.
At 40, 41.
She took the L.
She took the L. She's going for
Now,
it.
what's with the? I know we're supposed to move on, but Pete Davidson, what do you think about that?
Well,
real
he's
quick?
gonna come and bring everything together at the end.
Didn't they
I
break
thought
up?
They did break up.
Oh, okay, he's
recently.
gonna come back to the end.
Yeah, but let's
okay.
dive in a little bit. So Pete Davidson did they did break up recently. You know, he's 28, she's 41. We knew this was doomed. Come on.
Does he drive a Harley Davidson? You know what I mean? It should be Davidson's on Davidson. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just something to think about.
You know what I thought about something funny the other day? You know the last name Smith?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A funny name for your child would be Locke.
Oh yeah.
Locksmith.
Yeah.
Locksmith.
Yeah, that could be good. Very good.
Or Black.
Or
Blacksmith.
what if your name was Joe? Joe
What if it's just
Smith.
Blacksmith.
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith is a common name.
No, but make it sound like Joseph.
Joseph.
How about Joe Smith?
Joe
Smith.
Smith.
Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Anyway, sorry. Go.
Okay, pillar number 2. Let's
Okay,
go.
pillar number 2.
We're gonna have to skim through these.
I know I know. Okay, these ones are the B's. Okay, so
Oh.
this is Britney,
Oh.
Beyonce, and Bennifer.
Oh, that's funny because I grew up. I used to watch Joe Bob Briggs drive in theater on the movie channel, and his show always featured the best of the 3 B's.
Yeah.
Breasts, and bodies, or something like that. Is that what it was?
Similar.
Something like that.
Similar.
So,
Similar
yeah.
to this 3 B's. Now, these are obviously celebrities that have had staying power for over 20 years. You know, Britney Spears changed pop music years ago when she came out, had kind of the teen bop princess thing going on. Beyonce, obviously, can still get it, you know. She just released her album. And then Bennifer coming together after 20 years. So these are just important figures in pop culture that we find ourselves continually coming back to, you know.
They're here to stay.
They're here to stay. They have
yeah.
that staying power.
Actually,
which,
I heard a
Yeah.
Beyonce song that had Big Frida on it.
Yeah.
A new song. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Her new album, Renaissance, it's great. I
You know,
highly
I'm a
recommend.
Destiny's Child guy.
I love
That's kind
Destiny's
of like
Child.
maybe I knew a little bit about that. I had a
Really?
roommate that was playing it all the time, and I was like, you know what? This is good.
Destiny's
Timbaland on the beats?
Yes, Oh, I love Timbaland.
Yeah. Bring him back.
I know. I wish Timbaland would come back. He had an amazing solo album. Did you ever listen to that?
I don't know, but I like when he'd be on people's songs. He'd be like, and he'd be like, yeah.
Yeah.
He'd like come in.
Yeah.
You know, he would like have to
Oh
have
yeah.
his voice in there.
Oh yeah, it'd be so good. I love Destiny's Child too. What's your favorite Destiny's Child song? Do you have one?
Oh.
I mean, there's so many.
I can't even remember. What are the ones from their album?
Well, there's Bootylicious. There's Survivor.
Can you give us a couple bars?
Sure. I should say to all people.
Wait, what's the one that's like na 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 na
What's-
na na na?
what- What's that one?
It's that. It's their one.
Well, Bootylicious is like, my body's too bootylicious for you, but I don't think you're ready for this jelly. That's like a good. I have a really bad voice, you guys, so I'm really sorry about this to subject your listeners to this. Then there's all the women who independent. Throw your hands up at me.
Yeah,
that's a
okay,
good
that's
one.
a good one.
Survivor.
No, there's one with a specific. Was a specific one
Oh,
with a beat.
Hello, say my name, say my name, say my name. If no
Yeah,
one
of
is,
course.
you guys know that, right?
Yeah, I heard that.
Bills,
I heard
Bills,
that.
Bills. They were all about independent, being independent. And I feel, drop in here with Beyonce. You know what I mean? Like I put them under the umbrella of this pillar because they were very important.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're in the family tree there.
Yes, they are. Yeah. And then Bennifer, obviously, I mean, we're reliving 02 all over again.
Is that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck?
Yes, because did you guys know they're together again?
They're back
right?
together.
They
That's-
got married. They were engaged in 2002.
Marry
Broke-
me.
Marry me.
Did they never
That's-
get married?
No, they never got married. And then
And then he
20 years later,
Brings it on back.
brings it back.
Hey, has anyone ever made this observation? Because Jennifer Lopez is known for having a big buttocks as
Yes.
well, right?
Yes.
So what I was
Buttocks.
thinking, someone must have made the observation that her name is J-Lo, but it sounds like Jello, and that has anyone ever thought of her buttocks being made of Jello?
Maybe. I mean, who knows? It could.
No one's ever thought of that.
No
but-
one's thought of that.
I'm serious. Has anyone ever said that before?
Like,
J-Lo,
is
Jello,
Jello.
and then her buttocks being made of Jello, you know?
Yeah.
Or something like that, or just, jiggling Jello,
Jiggling.
Jello jigglers,
Yeah.
or something like that.
I wonder why these celebrities, they have to all be so, it's like Travis Barker's always marrying them and stuff.
yeah.
Can't they pluck someone that's just
Like a regular?
like a nice
Marry
normal
me.
doctor.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't even know. Like a doctor seems like, I don't know. Does it have to
So-
do any of them say like, you know what, this is a good guy. He's a construction worker.
Yeah.
I want to date them.
Yeah, no, none of them.
They can't relate.
None of them. But I think like Meryl Streep, I believe her husband is just a sculptor or something. Just
Now,
a
Meryl
normie.
Streep, that's a name I know.
Yeah, see? There you go.
Yeah. She's in the next pillar, Brett.
Get ready. She's coming. Now, these pillars were designed on...
Meryl Streep, that's my generation.
It is? Wait, how old? I'm 37. How old are you guys?
We're older.
We're like...
You are. You're old. All
Brent
right.
is mysteriously aged. He could, we don't know.
You don't
but
know what I
I
am.
have no idea
Probably
how old
older.
you
You
are.
I don't know what I am.
I've known you for many
a while.
years.
Actually, I met you. I feel like I known you maybe 12 years or something like that,
yeah,
right?
really long time, and I have
Yeah.
no idea how old you are.
Were you always kind of thinking, is he younger or older?
Yes, absolutely. Are we
It's
the
like
same
his hair's
age?
kind of gray,
What's
but he's
going
got a
on?
boyishness charm to him. What's up?
Yeah, but I also have some grays. I just dye them. I've had some
Oh, is
grays
that
since like 25.
I started getting gray when I was 16.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I not to like really try and outdo you, but I did when I was 3 had one white hair. And my
Really?
parents took me to the doctor. It was fine,
Whoa,
but
that's
they were
very
like,
kind of
Doctor.
special, actually.
yeah, it is special. My grays are special, you guys.
Oh,
But yeah, I dye them now. I love that you embrace. I think salt and pepper looks great on a guy.
well, yeah, you know what? And it don't look bad on a woman as well.
Well, thank you.
So, you
I
know.
won't wear it that way for a long time, but thank you. Okay, so we got the 3 Bs. Next up, we're going to this is a more current one, Euphoria. You guys, have you
Whoa.
Okay,
heard
this I
of-
do
Interesting.
know. I watched the whole damn
Oh, this
thing.
is-
You did?
I did.
Oh, good. Okay,
That's
so
interesting.
Euphoria. Are you familiar with Euphoria?
It's a feeling of just sort of
Elation.
yeah,
Ecstasy.
ecstasy of
Yeah.
sorts, yeah, something like that.
Absolutely,
It's
yes.
just a good feeling, right?
It is a good feeling, and but that's. Don't be misled by the name of this show because you will not be feeling euphoria after you watch it. It's quite depressing, but it's huge. It's the second biggest show on HBO after Game of Thrones.
I think I heard about it. There's teenagers in it, right?
There's teenagers.
There's like vaginas and things.
Lots of vag, lots of
okay.
tits, dicks.
Teenage penises and
Teenage.
things. Good. Okay.
I mean,
All
think-
these teens, they're all troubled. They're all on drugs, and they're all doing Molly and having these sex parties, and they're all backstabbing each other and
Yeah.
super mean to each other, and they're all like having the worst time of their life.
There's a comedian.
It's terrible.
Terrible.
It's terrible.
It's
but
not
I
great.
watched it because
You get sucked in.
it's just like it's like looking at a car crash. or
Yeah, it
something.
is.
It's like
You can't look away. And
the cinematography is pretty amazing.
It is
and
great.
the acting is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's very compelling.
it is compelling.
in its own way, but it's just very.
They got
very
bounced.
Like,
they
it's
got
very
kind of-
like. It's what's the word for it? It's just very like sweaty or
It's
something.
It's kind of
dark,
like
it's
Gregor
raw.
Rocky
It's,
almost.
Yes.
Gregor Rocky Nowhere. You ever see that one? Something like that. I don't know. Kinda
It's
reminds
a
me of that.
little. It reminds me a little of
It's-
Kids. When
Yeah,
remember when
Kids,
kids?
It's got that
it's
kids vibe to it. Yeah.
But all the stars in it are now just huge. I mean, Zendaya she's the lead. She's won an Emmy for it. She got nominated again for another Emmy for it for this season.
Now Zendaya. Now, truly, what did Zendaya come from?
I think good question. She came from either Disney or Nickelodeon. I
Really?
was a little older. I wasn't watching.
So she was a child star.
She was a child star, yes,
okay.
and model, and then she got Spider-Man, and I mean Euphoria. She's just always been around since she's a child success
Yeah, I never heard of
story.
her since Euphoria. So.
Really? So before that, she was in, I think it was Disney. I think it was Disney, not Nickelodeon. But yeah, she was a child actor.
Huh.
Yeah.
Euphoria, that has, they cast adult actresses in there and stuff, right?
Yes,
or
it's-
one at least, and a man.
There's like a porn star in there.
Yes,
like,
there's a legit porn
Yeah.
star.
Oh, I just meant adult. They're of age, you know?
I'm
No,
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
I know what you meant, but
They are all over 18 playing, except I think maybe her younger sister might be the only one, but I'm pretty sure she's over 18 too. But everyone's like 25 playing high school.
and then the dad is a super creep, and then
Yeah.
his son is messed up.
But they
and
kinda do
hate
some
each
cast-
other, and I hate that son. What's his name? Nate.
Nate, yeah, he's played by Jacob Elordi. Nate. He was also in some huge straight to Netflix teen movies called The Kissing Booth, if you guys caught those.
Do you consume a lot of media?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I worked on, I mean, I consume a lot anyway, but I also worked on The Soup, so I had to watch a lot of
yeah.
stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
What era?
With
Jade.
Jade?
With Jade. Yeah. Yeah. So I watched
Friend of the show.
lot. Oh, I love Jade.
Yeah.
Friend of my friend of my life and my heart.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I worked on it with her, watched a lot of garbage. More than normal, but I consume a lot.
Did you watch a lot of reality TV shows?
Yes, I did. And that brings me to our final.
Oh my gosh,
Wait, can
really?
I guess here? Is this like Love Island or something? Oh no, Bachelor.
Oh, I love Love Island.
Bachelor.
Oh, isn't there this? I watched a show because you kind of recommended it to me called F-Boy Island.
Oh yeah.
There's a new season out.
I'm gonna get to that. I have something to say about that.
Yeah, okay.
I did watch some of it off of your recommendation, and it made me upset. I'll just say that.
So I'm going to also say I love Love Island, but I just want to, okay, so this, just because we only have 4 corner posts, I'm doing reality TV and then also Netflix, just in kind of a big...
What were you originally going to put? It was that.
It was that.
Oh,
well, I was like,
okay.
should I just do Bachelor? But that seemed too narrow, and I just feel like reality TV is so broad.
Plus, you couldn't
at
have
this
another
point.
B thing because that would have been part of the B section.
B section.
So,
No. So I just did reality TV and Netflix. 'Cause Netflix also has Stranger Things. It has Bridgerton. It has these huge pop culture moment TV situations. And then reality TV, you get The Bachelor, you get Love Island, which I personally like better. Have you watched Love Island before? Either of you?
I think I
Never
watched
heard of her.
one episode.
Okay.
Maybe. Is there a British? Is that a British show?
There's a British version and an American version. The thing I like about Love Island is they have comedians writing for it and a narrator, so they're making fun of it as it's going.
okay.
The Bachelor is very serious. It's like, no, these people are here to find love, which is insane. But that's where I watched a lot of all this garbage reality show was on The Soup.
Isn't they making fun of it on F-Boy Island too?
Yes, I think so.
Isn't they making fun of it?
Isn't it
Okay.
they?
Well,
Okay.
Nikki, she's
She's obviously
She's
a
a
comedian,
comedian.
but okay, can I say something about F-Boy Island real quick?
Yes.
You watched it?
season 1.
Okay, did you watch it? Obviously.
I did not watch
Really?
F-Boy Island,
wow,
actually.
no kidding.
We finised The Soup right as soon as F-Boy Island was like
Can I
premiering.
ruin it?
You can ruin it. I don't
Can I
care.
ruin it to you?
The listeners.
Can I ruin it to you? You okay with this? If not, turn it off. Come back in 5 minutes. Because we're broadcasting this live. No, I'm just kidding. No, just skip ahead 5 minutes, I guess. I watched the first. This is all I did. I watched the first about 10-ish minutes of it.
Yeah.
And then I watched the last 10, 50 minutes of the last
that's
episode
a
of the
smart
season.
way to do it. Just
Well, because I got what the premise was, what the game was.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a game, actually. And then I kind of wanted to just see the results.
Yeah.
I didn't really care to watch the show.
Yeah.
That's not really my thing, anyway.
Yeah.
But, okay, the game of the show is that there's these self-proclaimed players, they're called F-boys, they call them. And half of them are that, and then there's guys who are not that. And there's
good guys. There's nice guys, and then there's F-boys.
And
Okay,
there's
right.
3 girls.
3 women.
Got it.
And and the idea is they want to find a match of it could be a nice guy or the F-boy.
Sure.
And the idea is, they might be willing to, if they have a connection enough with the bad guy to
Right.
get, to be with him or whatever.
Right.
But they
Now-
don't know which ones are nice guys.
Oh, they don't?
No, that's the whole thing of the show.
I thought it was, but
no,
the audience
when they get kicked off, they're like, I was an F-boy. They're like, oh, the audience knows. Yeah, the women choosing don't know.
One, I think they should
That's
have made
the
it.
whole hook of the
One, I
show.
think they should have made it unknown to the audience so they could play along at home. That would have been kind of fun. Secret identities. Oh, which ones? That would have been fun for the audience to play along. But 2, so at the end, they pick their guy, and then they show the guy. Then anyway, if it's an F-boy, he can decide if he wants to stay with the girl or
Take the
money, which is $100,000. But if he stays with the girl, they split the money 50-50.
Yeah.
Okay? Or take the 100 for himself.
Oh, that's just like Love Island, literally.
Oh, it is.
At the end of Love Island, that's the thing, is the person who wins can either take it or split it.
Okay. So this now, in this, I'm going to ruin this. If they take the money, so anyway, this girl picked the guy, the F-boy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he decided to take the money. He's the only one who took the money.
Mm-hmm.
Was it the blonde guy?
Yeah. And so
He's like the villain of the show.
Oh.
right. But then I thought, and look, even if I didn't really watch the show, but even if he was a jerk or whatever, he won the money fair and square.
Right.
That was the game. That's the game, is that, these players are going to try to convince these women to go with them.
Mm-hmm.
And all the signs are there too. You know what I mean? There's a lot of signs that show these guys things, right?
Right.
And if they successfully do that, they should be able to win the money. Anyway, they win the money, and then they go, but guess what? You're not going to get the money. That the girl, she gets to choose a charity of her choice to put the money to there. I thought, what? They're just going to change the rules of the game all of a sudden at the end? The guy, look, I don't even, the game is that you're supposed to try to convince the girl to pick you,
right,
even if you're not going to be with her. You know, that's the game.
Yeah.
And I mean, what? He won it fair and square.
Yeah.
That ain't fair.
Yeah, that
ain't
is
fair.
crazy.
And that really left a bad taste in my mouth, and it made me kind of think, man, that's upsetting that they just changed the rules on the guy. I don't know the guy. I don't know what kind of guy he is.
Right.
But he deserved to win the money from the 20 minutes of the show that I watched.
Oh yeah, you were on his side.
And then I watched the second season. Well, I watched the last 10 minutes of the second season.
I don't want to know this because I kind of do want to see it.
I just wanted to say something. It's all right. I won't say anything. But
well,
I was annoyed by that too. But
I have some questions, since you guys seem to be experts in this where I am not, so I can learn something from you.
No, I don't know anything.
Do the guys, is there an opportunity for the guys and F-boy to turn into a nice guy?
Yes.
Or
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Some of them got reformed.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. No, the F-boy, if he gets picked, he can change and say, I still want to split the money.
Okay.
I actually want to be with the girl.
Okay.
And I'm reformed, and I changed.
It kind of reminds me a little of MTV's Next, too. Do you remember? They would, at the end.
I watched it.
I had a friend who won, and
really?
The guy was like, do you want to keep the money or go on a date with the girl? And he's like, oh, I'll keep the money. And the guy was like, it's $64. It's really better if you just go on a date with her. And he's like, no, I'll keep the money.
Oh my God, $64.
$64.
That's so funny. Yeah. That show was... Remember that show Eliminate?
Yes. All of that.
Remember the Fifth Wheel or something like that?
Oh, yeah. All that garbage. I mean, reality's been around. The Real World really put it on the map, you know?
Well, really, reality TV started with the Sales Brothers, the Saleys, this whatever. Anyway, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Documentary guys.
The Maisley Brothers?
Maisley. What am I saying? Maisley Brothers, yeah.
Did they do 7-Up?
No, that's Michael Apted.
Anyway, speaking of reality real quick.
Yeah.
I got into the 90 Day Fiancé thing.
Oh, yeah. I had to watch that for the soup.
And I remember talking about it with someone and just being like, these people are so mismatched. Like, they're just, I don't know why they're together. And I looked them up. I was like, what's up with that one guy who married the Brazilian girl?
Right.
He was like a total dork.
Right.
And I find him on Instagram. They have like 3 kids and they're still together. I'm like, what the hell?
Wow.
I guess...
I gotta look into it.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought people were just going on these shows to just, it's just fake.
It's fake. Yeah,
but no, some of it's real, and they're actually married, and still a lot of these like 90 Day Fiancé types are still together.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yep,
that show is kind of interesting.
That show's crazy.
You know what I saw recently, real quick, just to quickly talk about something. It's not reality based, but it's related in that it's very much the opposite, and it's very much the opposite of pop culture.
Sure.
You know how you watched Ghost World again recently? Right?
No,
were you not saying that? Somebody was saying they rewatched it recently, and
it's a different Doug.
With
Ghost World, with Thor Birch and Steve Buscemi, and directed by Terry Zwigoff, and based on the Daniel Close series from 8 Ball. So I rewatched that. I hadn't seen it in 20-something years, or whenever it came out, I guess, in 2001. And... yeah, I like that movie. It's a good movie. And
who's the other girl in that again?
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
And it's that I relate to that movie. Yeah, and it's very kind of, it's the opposite of pop culture kind of in a way. You know? But I don't know. I thought you had watched it. That's why I was going to bring it up.
I watched it at years ago.
No, yeah, but those characters they're relatable. Yeah. Anyway, whatever.
I mean, ScarJo is very in the pop culture.
That's the one I related to the most, actually, was ScarJo. Yeah.
I love ScarJo. I love ScarJo. She's married to Colin Jost from SNL.
Oh, you got to change his name to Joseph.
Yeah, Joseph.
Carla Joseph.
I know. Okay, guys. So now I'm going to bring it all together.
Wow.
With the one...
it comes together. Wow.
It does. The one thing that brings it all together and can be connected to all of it
Oh
is
my gosh.
Pete Davidson. You guys.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
No way.
Okay, so he dated Kim Kardashian.
Okay.
He is Eskimo brothers with Nate from Euphoria. So he and Jacob Elordi both dated Kaya Gerber. So that's
Who's
that.
Kaya Gerber?
She's Cindy Crawford and her husband's
Richard
son.
Gere?
Richard. No. Randy Gerber is her
I don't
husband.
know.
From the
Okay.
Gerber, the babyface
Dynasty?
I'm not sure.
Heir?
I'm not sure.
Maybe, huh? Maybe.
She's very pretty. She's now dating the guy who played Elvis in the recent Elvis movie.
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler. Look at you.
Who used to go out with Vanessa Hudgens.
Yes. Oh my God.
How do I know that?
Look
I'm
at
a big
you.
High School
Big-
Musical fan. That's
Are you
why.
really?
Yeah, that's a whole nother episode.
I am a big High
Oh, really?
School Musical
I
fan.
love this trilogy.
Are you serious? You're fucking with me.
I know, I'm serious.
Are you?
Genuinely think it's really a great work of art. All three, the three movies, the three first movies. I tried to watch the TV show too, but the new show, but it's not the same at all.
Oh my God.
Didn't connect to that like I connected to the trilogy.
Amazing. I mean,
And that I'll tell you this. So that was not from my age group when it was made, but I watched it anyway.
It's
It's
fun.
very good. It's
The
actually really
music's
well done.
great.
Music's great.
Yeah.
Choreography is great. Kenny Ortega's
Kenny amazing.
Actually, you know what's crazy? I went to junior high with the second in command choreographer, whose name is Charles Clay Powell, Chucky Clay Powell.
You know, I love dance. I had a dance show on
really?
E called The Funny Dance Show. It
Oh,
was
yeah, yeah, yeah.
comedians
Fahim
dance
was
battle.
on that.
Fahim was
Yeah.
on, yeah. Fahim's an amazing dancer,
Yeah,
by the
absolutely,
way.
yeah.
Like, he could, I think, be a professional dancer. Okay.
Real quick though.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be a good reality show called Eskimo Brothers?
Yes, it would be.
Like, how does it?
Right?
Oh my God, that is funny.
Right?
Some of these guys are Eskimo brothers,
Yeah.
and
Which
some of them
ones?
aren't.
Yeah.
Figure out which ones are.
That's funny. That's funny.
But there's no women in the show. It's just like,
Just dudes.
Or how
trying to
about
figure
dudes
out-
got to figure out.
Yeah.
Right.
They got to just
They
talk
don't
to each
know.
other. Be like,
Right.
yeah, who
Yeah.
do you know? And,
I love
like,
that. That's
funny.
good. Write that down. What is it? Your ideas? What's your
Idea Factory.
Idea Factory.
That is
Eskimo
funny.
Brothers.
Eskimo Brothers. So it's a house full of guys.
Yeah.
There's no girls on the show.
Yeah.
And they have to figure it out. And the guys who can connect first.
But some of them are lying about it.
Oh, that's funny.
So by the end, you have to write down who is an Eskimo brother, and whoever's the most right wins all the money.
I love that. I love that.
what about Eskimo Sisters? Is that a real thing?
Well, I
Now,
was
what
wondering,
what are
is-
girls called?
I
What's
don't know.
Scissor Sisters.
Scissors.
I don't know.
I don't know what the term is. I feel like a couple girlfriends and I have tried to figure this out before,
I'm
but
trying to think what's the etymology of, or what's the of Eskimo Brothers? And not etymology, but what's the
like the
First of all,
Where did that
the
derive
word
from?
Eskimo is not the best term.
oh yeah,
to
I'm
call
so
that
I'm
those-
maybe
so
they call them
sorry.
Klondike Sisters.
Klondike sisters.
Klondike.
Klondikes.
Yes.
Just Klondike.
Oh my
god. Like, keep it like, snow related. Like
Yes,
yes,
toboggan
yes, yes,
babes
yes.
or
Snow
something.
Sisters.
Snow sisters. Klondike.
Or maybe it's the opposite of snow and it's, heat, or something.
Yeah.
It's sun sisters,
Yeah.
Sun sisters.
Oh.
What kind of
Oh, yeah.
tribal hut, maybe it's hut sisters or something like that. It's like the opposite of an Eskimo.
Yeah.
I mean, not Eskimo. It's I was thinking of an igloo actually.
Yeah, I think of an igloo when I think of it.
When I think I was thinking of an igloo when I thought of Eskimo, but
Yeah.
Wigwam, how about wigwam women? Because you got igloos, you got wigwams, which is another housing of indigenous
or
people.
I like that.
Aborigine sisters.
Yeah. Rolls off the tongue,
Yeah, exactly.
That rolls off the
Really
tongue.
rolls right off the
Or
tongue.
native sisters or something like that. I don't know.
I like, yeah. I don't
Native
know.
American sisters.
Is
Okay,
there,
now who's this Pete Davidson, and
So-
why does anyone give a crap?
Oh God. Well, you know,
Okay.
people.
Where did he come from?
Well, wait, hold on a
Well,
second.
let me
So
just
she's
finish
connecting here. She's
connecting.
connecting
Okay,
here.
so yeah.
So Britney, there was a big thing with Britney a few months ago where there was a video with Pete Davidson and Machine Gun Kelly, and Britney literally was like, I don't know who these people are, but I love it. So that was the connection there. There was that story. And then reality TV, Pete's going to be on the upcoming season of Kardashian. So, and also he dated the girl from Bridgerton, one of the many women he's dated. Now I put him in the center just because he's really dated a lot. Just Hollywood's best and brightest.
Really?
He's an F-boy.
starlets. He's a little bit of an F-boy, I think.
Oh, he is.
Well,
Who's this What's this Bridgerton?
Bridgerton is. I'm so glad
Who's
you
this?
asked.
Who is this Bridgerton?
It's like slutty Jane Austen.
What's
it's
Jane
like
Austen?
it's you know,
It's like an
Pride and Prejudice.
Pride and
turn of the
Prejudice,
century
Emma,
Sense and Sensibility.
Yeah, Sense and Sensibility.
And it's a drama.
Julie and Julia.
It's a drama. It's like lighthearted though. It's a period piece. It's Shonda Rhimes.
Is it thirsty?
It's so thirsty. Season 1 was super thirsty. I haven't watched season 2.
Is it like, where is it on the Euphoria scale?
It's
Not as thirsty?
It's not quite as thirsty. It's also, I mean, there's one episode, I think it's episode 5 or 7, where it's just like, damn, you know.
By the way, speaking of igloos, it's freezing in here tonight, right? Today, right? Wouldn't you say? I'm cold
okay.
as all hell.
We're
I
almost
feel like an
done.
Eskimo brother right now. I feel like an Eskimo brother over here.
I don't know. All
right.
this hot gossip's got me
I know.
all
It's
sweaty.
heat. It's heat.
Okay. So anyway,
Bridgerton's great.
Bridgerton.
It's it's a slutty
are there
period
nudity in it?
piece. There's tons of nudity
Really?
in season
Penises?
1. No penises.
Vaginas?
Mostly just tits. Maybe a little vag.
really,
yeah.
butt cracks.
Butt cracks. Lots of butt cracks.
Oh my god.
Lots of BCs.
Spread cheeks, spread open cheeks.
I don't know about spread open cheeks. You might be looking more for Euphoria. So not as
Really?
not quite as
Wait, they have spread cheeks on Euphoria?
probably. I mean, Euphoria is so graphic.
The opening scene from the newest season where
Yeah.
it's like a flashback and
Yeah.
she goes into like the strip club.
Yeah,
Dude,
It's-
that is
so much.
Really?
hardcore.
I don't want
Yeah.
see. I shy away from stuff like that. You know, I don't want to
think
see all
you-
these.
you don't
I
wanna
want to see
see
a bunch
this.
of boobs and vaginas.
This
you
is
know?
like boners and guns are coming
No, I'm
together.
down for boners. I don't want to see boobs.
Yeah, there's
though.
boners and guns are coming together. in this one
Boners
scene.
and guns.
I'm not trying to
are
get my.
coming
I don't. I'm
together.
down to see
Just
boners.
have a show called Boners and Guns.
Yeah,
It's like, you
that's
know,
another
Boners and
one.
guns.
Yeah, that's so great. No, Pete Davidson. Okay, he's from SNL. You guys, funny guy.
That's
tall,
short for Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
But before that, he must, because I remember when he first got it, it was like, oh, the youngest member, right?
Youngest
He was-
member.
Maybe he was like a guy doing stand up.
Yes, I
He's
believe
got the
so.
look. He's got the. He kind of looks like Bieber a little bit with all these tattoos and these.
He's tatted up for sure.
He's got
Didn't
the
he shave his
bedroom
tattoos
eyes.
off or
He's got
something
the
like that?
bedroom eyes.
He does have the bedroom eyes. He did not. He's getting them lasered off because he's starting to do more acting work. But he initially
The
was.
tattoos.
The tattoos.
Didn't he have a Kim Kardashian tat?
Oh, we're gonna get to it. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Real quick, and this can kind of wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up and then we'll go unzipped.
Okay, great, perfect. I love it. Wrap it up and then unzip. He first was dating. Well, I think he dated Carly Aquilino, comedian, who's great, years ago. And then he was dating Cassie David, Larry David's daughter, for a long time. He had a lot of tattoos, a few tattoos.
Check out my Curb Your Enthusiasm
See?
bootleg.
Look at this all coming together.
There's Larry.
See? Pete Davidson's even connecting with your shirt.
I'm on that paper.
Right,
I
you're
just
on the-
jumped onto the
you
page.
jumped onto the page.
Oh, can I get on it?
We're going to get you on.
Because I'm so cold right now. I'm like an Eskimo brother. I'm like him.
I think he turned it down. It's
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right?
it did actually seem like it went down a little bit.
So what really blew Pete up into this next stratosphere of fame, though, was when he dated Ariana Grande. We all remember that, right?
I remember her. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was Ariana. They were engaged in like 2 seconds, broke up a few months later. There was a lot of drama. Then he was dating Kate Beckinsale. He got a bunch of tattoos for Ariana.
She's elder, right?
She's elder.
She's elderly. She's elderly, right?
And then he dated Ariana Venti.
Ariana Venti.
He
exactly.
moved up.
He slipped in there.
No one's made that joke ever.
Well,
That's good, man.
It is a good one.
That's good.
No one's ever made it.
Then he went into.
I don't think they did.
Then he went into Bridgerton world with the girl from Bridgerton.
So he's sleeping his way to the top as a man.
He is. Well, he did, because Kim, I mean, I feel like Kim, in terms of like famous.
How come she went out with him
Billionaires.
though?
I'm so glad you asked, Brent, because so many people wonder this. I mean, he's been with just the most beautiful, successful.
Do you think he loves them, or he's just kind of like, this would be great for my career to be on?
I don't think so.
Date Kim Kardashian.
From what I've read,
I'd go out with her.
he falls hard and fast, you guys. Now, Kim, he got 2 tattoos. He got one that says, "My girl is a lawyer." He got her kids' initials and her initials
And those are
tattooed.
Kanye's kids.
Yeah, and those are Kanye's
I understand
That's
Kanye's.
weird.
He got
That's
really
weird,
pissed off
right?
about this.
Yeah.
That's
I
kinda
would be
weird.
kids.
pissed.
That's a little weird. And then he got her name branded on him, you
Ooh,
guess.
Like
Yeah.
a cow?
Can't
Like-
laser that off.
Yeah, you can't laser that off.
You can cut it out though.
Yeah, he could cut it off. You're right. He could shave
He
it
could
off.
probably get it
graft,
grafted off, get
graft.
some other
Yeah.
cadaver butt cheek put in there.
Yeah, totally,
Yeah.
totally. So he's dated just the best of the best. And he can connect everyone.
Why do you suppose that Kim Kardashian went out with this guy?
So I think, look, they met when she was hosting SNL last
What website
year.
did they meet on?
Farmers Only.
Farmers Only. They met during an Aladdin sketch. They were in an Aladdin sketch.
Oh, they met on Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live, and they kissed in this Aladdin sketch.
Really?
And then I think she invited him to her after party, and he didn't go, which to the girl who gets everything she wants, that probably caught her attention.
Whoa.
Caught her attention. He negged her a little.
He negged her a little, and then they, went from 0 to 100 and went to a few events together. They were doing everything. They lasted longer than I thought they were going to be honest.
They're not together anymore.
No, they just broke up a couple weeks ago.
And did he get a breakup tattoo?
I don't think so.
Did he get a Kanye West tattoo? Just Kanye, just because now that he's in the same, he's an Eskimo brother with Kanye, he can just say, you know what I mean? He's trying to link with him now.
He should have a big Eskimo Brothers tattoos. Like an igloo.
Yeah.
What about-
There's an igloo and it has all the names in the igloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and have have a diagram,
Yeah.
just like a conspiracy theory kind of, strings to pins kind of thing.
We'll do that when you guys come on my podcast.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Like, Pete Davidson and connecting to all these different Eskimos.
Oh, he connects everyone. He really does. He dated Kaya Gerber, as I said. She's gorgeous and stunning and amazing and one of the top models working today. He gets it. Now, I think it's because he's tall. Also funny. We all know funny guys. Girls love.
Does he make
funny.
you laugh? And do you find him attractive? Can I ask?
I think tall guys are. I like tall, so I get that.
And how tall is this boy?
He's like 6'4" or 6'5".
Whoa.
He's tall.
Can he dunk?
He can probably dunk.
Damn.
I bet he can dunk.
No wonder.
Yeah, but it takes him so much longer to dribble.
That's true.
Us short guys, the ball's dribbling faster.
That is true. You guys are dribbling it faster.
So you do think he's attractive?
I think I can see where women look. Okay, face value. Just looking at
He
him.
has to be attractive based on his track record here.
Yeah, he is attractive, and in person, I'm sure he's charming as shit. I'm sure he lays on the charm, and he gets tattoos of people. What girl doesn't want to feel like worshipped like that?
Do you think he's funny? Can I ask? Okay, you don't need to say no more.
I have no opinion. Basically, I know I'm kind of making fun of him, but I have no
I'm not familiar with the man's work.
I'm not familiar
with
with his work either. I will say I saw him in Bodies, 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 which is a new movie that came out last weekend, and he was very funny in that. I have not really seen his stand-up, and I've only seen him on SNL, and he's made me laugh on SNL, but I'm not familiar enough. It's not like I'm like going to Pete Davidson shows, that level of familiarity to know.
I had a friend who saw that movie. What is it called?
Bodies.
Something in New York?
Oh.
New Staten Island?
Staten Island. Oh, yeah, something about
the Staten Island man.
King of Staten Island.
Yeah. And he said he thought it was good.
Yeah, I think he's good. I mean, he's...
my friend said, I don't know, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Marissa Tomei's in that, and that's more my speed.
Oh, Marissa is great. I love Marissa.
Doug?
Big time celebrity crush back in the my cousin Vinny days.
Oh, my cousin Vinny.
What about back in the different world days, huh?
What about, did you guys ever see Untamed Heart with
Christian Slater, yeah,
and the baboon heart or whatever? Yep.
Untamed
Sounds
Heart.
familiar.
Solid.
That was when for a lot of guys, my group. That's when the crush really set in, was Untamed Heart.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Untamed Heart was so good. But Pete, I'm sure I think he's funny. I'll say he's funny. And in person, he's going to be really funny. And with Kim, it's not like her last person was Kanye. Of course, he's going to be hilarious compared to Kanye, I'm sure.
That's interesting stuff.
Let's wrap her up.
Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap her up. Would you mind sticking around for Unzipped?
No, I'd love to unzip. Oh, I thought we were joking. I'll unzip.
No, we just do
we do a little bonus thing for...
It's optional for the
It's
guests.
optional for you,
stay.
but we're going to go another half hour for...
Yeah.
If that's cool.
Yeah,
it's
of course.
optional.
And this is for you guys so that you can always remember.
Put that to the... Show that to the
wait,
camera.
Here.
You have more of a close-up.
Here, do it. That one. She got that one right there. She's
Here,
closer
guys.
to that.
Here.
You
can kind of see it.
You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
The very important 4 pillars of pop culture.
Let's give a quick thanks to... we're going to keep talking.
Yeah.
We're going to get unzipped.
Let's give a big thanks to Aaron Bruntgart, who's behind the boards.
Thank you, Aaron.
And
great to be back in the studio here.
And let's give a big thanks to the Poundcast team, which is Jack Birch. And you can follow him on L.Bircho on Instagram, and L Bircho.
He's making funny videos.
He makes videos out there. He puts them out. Got to check him out. He makes some clips for our YouTube channel, and also Chloe Bonilla, who helps out with the audio stuff, and also Jackie Montana, who runs our Twitter account and Instagram account, Jackie Montana.
And thank you, Justine Marino.
Of
and
course.
check out her podcast on all things comedy, which is called Glitter and Garbage.
Yeah, lots more glitter and garbage, just like you just heard.
Let's just keep talking some glitter and garbage.
Let's do it.
And that's it. If you want to keep listening, go to patreon.com/Poundcast and subscribe and support us. And if not, whatever. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Doug and Brent talking to each other. Doug and Brent, what will they talk about today? Doug and Brent are talking to some pimples. Doug and Brent will talk to their friends.